5 Proofs God Exists, according to Thomas Aquinas. 7 centuries ago, in a quiet monastery room lit by a single candle, a silent scholar wrote 5 arguments so powerful that they still echo through philosophy, science, and theology today. He wasn't trying to prove God emotionally. He wanted to show that reason itself points upward. These are the 5 ways of St. Thomas Aquinas. 5 proofs of God that changed the world. Thomas Aquinas was born in 1225 in a world filled with war, superstition, and intellectual confusion. But he had one burning desire: to unite faith and reason like 2 wings lifting the human mind to truth. At only 5 years old, he asked a question that startled his teacher. What is God? Not who, but what. Not an emotional question, but a philosophical one. Years later, after joining the Dominican order, Thomas produced a masterpiece, the Summa Theologica, where he laid out 5 rational paths to God's existence. These arguments don't rely on scripture. They begin simply with the world around us and lead upward to a necessary, eternal, intelligent creator. Look around you. Everything moves. Planets orbit. Rivers flow. Bodies breathe. Hearts beat. But movement doesn't come from nothing. Whatever moves is moved by something else. Aquinas said this chain cannot regress forever. If there is no first mover, nothing would move at all. So there must be a being who set all motion into motion, without being moved. The first spark of movement. The first heartbeat of the universe. The unmoved mover. And Christians call him God. Every effect has a cause. A child comes from parents. Fire comes from a flame. A tree comes from a seed. But if every cause required a cause before it, the chain would stretch backward forever. Then nothing would exist, because the chain never begins. So there must be a first cause, uncaused, eternal, the origin of everything. Not a Big Bang without a trigger, but the one who triggered existence itself. Aquinas writes, to take away the cause is to take away the effect. The first cause is God. Everything around you is temporary. It begins and it ends. People, trees, stars, even galaxies die. So Aquinas asks a simple question. If everything is temporary, what keeps existence going? If everything can fail to exist, there must be something that cannot fail. A being whose existence is not borrowed, fragile, or limited. A being that does not receive life, but is life. Without a necessary being, nothing would exist right now. That necessary being is God. We compare things every day. Some people are kinder. Some actions are more just. Some truths are pure. These comparisons only make sense if there is a highest standard, a supreme goodness, truth, and beauty. Aquinas says, every fire is hot, but only because it participates in ultimate heat. Every good is good because it reflects ultimate goodness. There must be a perfect being, the maximum, against which all things are measured. That perfect being is God. Order does not appear by chance. Planets keep exact orbits. Birds migrate thousands of miles. DNA carries 3 billion letters of coded information. Aquinas saw meaning in this order. If unintelligent things like atoms, birds, or planets consistently act according to laws and purposes, then something must have given that order. Just as an arrow needs an archer, nature needs a mind that designed the universe with intention, precision, beauty. The intelligent designer is God. Aquinas never claimed we could see God fully, but through reason, we can follow 5 rays of light, 5 pathways rising from creation to the Creator. The unmoved mover, the first cause, the necessary being, the maximum good, the intelligent designer. 5 voices whispering the same truth. God is real, and reason itself points to him. If this journey opened your mind, discover more stories, more proofs, more saints who changed the world. Like, subscribe, and follow. The Saint's Path. Walk the path. Seek the truth. And let your reason lead you to God.